substance abuse really a pathological response or coping mechanism to a history of trauma or the world around you? I say that often, and I'm sure many others do as well. What if we're all wrong? What if substance abuse is in fact a natural response to a pathological society, world, and environment that we are forced to operate in without having any autonomy or free will to choose our path, destination, and achievements? If you think about it, substance abuse is a great window into the heartbeat of society and culture, where it's at. And when you don't have an environment for the greater number of people to achieve serenity, to achieve meaning, to achieve a sense of integrity in themselves, a sense of achievement in themselves, a sense of meaning in their relationships, I think you can argue that the natural response would be substance abuse and addiction across the board, whether you're talking about gambling, shopping, hyperconsumption in our society, the lack of connection to people around us. Addiction is a great teacher, and it lends itself to an understanding of things like the universal archetypes of Jung or our enemy in this postmodern world. If you look at how we stigmatize the addict, how we criminalize addiction and our quote-unquote war on drugs, if what I'm saying is true, those things are our futile efforts, really a part of the system that has failed us in the first place. I'm just pointing out social, political, and psychological observations here. I'm not indicting anything or anybody, but when you have a society that goes after cartel bosses, goes after decimation of crops and killing a whole bunch of indigenous people that are farmers making a living the only way they know how, and you don't see any change in the pattern of addiction, substance abuse, and illicit trade, maybe we should rethink some of these things. Maybe we should rethink the value we put on the addict, why they got that way, and take a look at ourselves. We all have issues. Gambling, hyperconsumption, porn consumption. It's almost our whole fabric of life, in some ways, has been pornified. And to get to the roots of substance abuse and stem it out, we need to rethink these things. Many cultures use stimulants such as cocaine or drugs like kratom, and they use it whether it's for recreational, ritualistic, or even to get energy for work. And you don't see these problems. And it's probably because those societies are not pathological. Simple, yes, but definitely not pathological. Just something for you to chew on. Peace.